I am Dr. Vipinchand Pathak. Now I will tell you about the monoclonal antibodies. This is our today's topic, that monoclonal antibodies. It is very important topic for you, and it should be the last topic. You will see here, in case of this monoclonal antibodies topic, there are two terms. One is the polyclonal antibody, and another thing is the monoclonal antibody. So we will come to the point-wise manner. When antigen produced a different number of the antibodies. When antigen molecule produced a large number of antibodies for that antigen, at that condition, such antibodies are polyclonal antibodies. When a specific antibody, when a specific antibody is produced, when a specific antibody is produced for the These now students, there are certain terms that the monoclonal antibody means when a specific antibody is produced, when the specific antibody is produced by for the specific antigen, that is a monoclonal antibody. In today's lecture, we will learn how these monoclonal antibodies are produced. So the hybridoma technology and other things. Presently, the cell line cultures is the most important. Now, the first point will come to the production of monoclonal antibodies involves in vivo or in vitro procedures or combinations thereof. So here is we can produce to these monoclonal antibodies either in vitro conditions. At first we will produce to these monoclonal antibodies in vitro conditions. Then we will apply to these antibodies in vivo conditions. So there are two methods here. We can naturally produce these antibodies also, as well as we can produce to these antibodies in vitro conditions also. Mostly in vitro conditions, the antibodies are produced for the endpoints of the life-saving points of the animals. So now you will see here that before the production of antibodies by either method, maybe it is a method of in vivo method, maybe it is a method of in vitro method. The hybrid cells that will produce the antibodies are generated. The generation of, because the hybrid cells are produced, the generation of monoclonal antibody producing cells requires the use of animals. Mostly it is mice. Mostly we are using to the mice animal for this production. Now the procedure yields a cell line, and that cell line is capable of producing one type of antibody protein. You are very well known about that. What is antibody? Antibody are the immunoglobulins, and immunoglobulins are the glycoproteins. So now, for the production of these immunoglobulins, we are using the cell line cultures. A tumor from this immortal cells line is called the hybridoma. Here is a hybridoma is a cell line forms. Then we will come to the next parts. Here you will see the next parts. You can write your questions in the chat sections. So now these are the steps. These are the 5 steps, and we will explain to these 5 steps one by one. The first step the first step is immunization of the mice, immunization of that mice, and selection of that mice. This is first. Okay. One is the immunization of mice, and in this topic, selection of mice donors for the generation of hybridoma cells. Selection of mouse also important, and immunization of mice is also important. Second, screening of mice for antibody protection. Second point is screening for the antibody protection. Third is preparation of myeloma cells. Fourth is fusion of myeloma cells with immune spleen cells. And fifth is cloning of hybridoma cell lines by limiting dilution or expansion and stabilizing the clones by site protections. Now we will go to the one by one in this series. Now this is we will start. This is the process that we will start. At first, I will just tell you about these things that you will see here. Now this is a suspension of two cells. This is a suspension of two cells types that centrifuge with a fusing agent is added. A fusing agent is added to these cells. So now we centrifuge to this one. So cell fusion, because here is the two types of the cells, and that we are using a cell fusing agent. Sometimes we are using the ethylene glycol. So we are using the cell fusion agents, and that cell fusion agents fuse to these two different types of the cells. Then we here is the in case of here you will see here one is the differentiating normal cell. This is a normal differentiating cell. This is a mouse tumor cell. You add to this one. Then the cell fusion and formation of the heterokaryons, which then cultured. Now you will see here. This is a heterokaryon. Why the heterokaryon word is here is the two types of the nucleus. One nucleus is from this normal cell, and one nucleus is coming from this tumor cell. So now this cell, after the cell fusion process, this cell contains the two types of the nucleus. Then the third point is this. That means it is a just like as a hybrid cell. This is just like as a hybrid cell. So you will see here the selective mediums allow only heterokaryons. Here is a few cells. Suppose that this is normal cell, this is heterokaryon cell, right? This is tumor cells. So now we are using some selective mediums. That selective medium only allow to that cells which are heterokaryon, only allow the growing of only allow the growth only allow the growth of these heterokaryon cells. Only allow it, not to the others, not the tumor cells, not to the your mouse cell. This is the basic part. Now the selective medium allow only heterokaryons to survive and proliferate. Proliferate means mitotic divisions. These become hybrid cells. Now these become a hybrid cell, which are then cloned. Then we are doing the process of cloning for this cell. I think that you understand to this basic terminology. Now we will come to this here. Here you will see this is a mouse, and the mouse is immunized with an antigen X. What you have done, you immunize to this mouse with a specific antigen, whatever your antigen. Now here is the now you will see here, these are the mutant cell lines. These are the mutant cell lines derived from a tumor of B lymphocytes. From a tumor of B lymphocytes, you obtain some mutant cells from the tumor cells. In other words, you obtain some tumor cells, and which are derived from the B lymphocytes. Now you culture to these cells. One end you culture to these cells, and other end you immunize. Then what you have done, now if you provide the antigen to the body of these mice, what will be happening? Definitely after some time antibodies are produced for this antigen. Antibodies are produced for this antigen in the spleen, because the B lymphocytes are mature in spleen. Now it is a mammal. So cell making anti-X antibody. That means for this specific antigen, the cells of spleen form some specific antibodies. Consider it. The B lymphocyte die after few days in culture. After some days, because due to the process of cell programmed death, these B lymphocytes die in culture. Now what you have done, take to these antibodies and to these cells. These are tumor cell lines. Cells grow indefinitely in normal medium but die in selective medium. But in normal mediums they grow, but in selective medium they die. Now you fuse to these cells. One end this is a tumor cell, and this is your antibody cells. These are the antibody cells which you got from this mouse. Now what will be happening? Now you remember the previous slide. The hybridoma cells, where the hybridoma cells, resulting the hybridoma cells cultured in multiple wells. Now you culture to these hybridoma cells. Now these hybridoma cells, this medium, and different types of the medium. Then you use to different types of the medium, one medium, second medium, and third medium. In different wells, you culture to in different wells to these hybrid cells or hybridoma cells. I think that. Okay. Now you will see here. Here you will see some cells are. This is the mixture of hybrid cell. This is also a hybrid cell. This is also a hybrid cell. Some cells are the tumor cells. Some cells are the antibody producing cells. Now this cell is also a selective. This is a selective antibody cells. Only in this medium it is grow. Now in this medium it is not grow. In this medium it is not grow. Now what will you have? Only the hybridoma cells survive and proliferate in the selective medium. And now this is your normal medium. You cultured it. Then you in this selective medium, what will be happening? Your normal tumor cells and these normal cells will die. Only the hybridoma cells, these are the hybrid cells, survive and proliferate. Very carefully. Now only this, you will see here, only the hybrid cells or hybridoma cells will survive. Here you will see in this case, what you are seeing here, this is the, now these cells secreted the antibodies for this specific antigen, antibodies for this antigen X antibody. That means for this specific antigen, antibodies are produced in this culture medium. Now you will see here. Now the supernatant tested. Now the supernatant tested. Now this supernatant is tested. Now you centrifuge it. Then you tested that supernatant for the antigen X antibody and cells from the positive well cultured at the rate of 1 cell per cell. Now you culture to these cells, these antibody producing cells. This cell, this cell, this cell, this cell, this cell. Cells allowed to multiply. Now these cells allowed to multiply and individual supernatant tested. Now the individual supernatant, every individual supernatant, every cell will be tested for this specific antigens. Individually supernatant tested for antigen X antibody. Positive clones. Now you will see here, only the positive clones provides a continuing source of, now only the positive clones will provide a continuing source of this antigen X antibody. We will come to the next part. After that, you will separate that antibodies. As a resultant, you will got the then you will got these antibodies. Then you will got to these antibodies. These specific antibodies. Then you will got to these antibodies. Here is the process. Is the same process. Now this is a whole process, and then you isolate to these specific antibodies. Test for this specific antigen. As a resultant, you produce a specific antibodies for this one or this specific antigen. So therefore these are known as monoclonal antibodies. Now these antibodies only bind to this specific antigen, they will not bind to the others. So therefore these are the in your examinations you explain to this one. So this is a hybrid cell, how it produce. Now you will see here in case of this one, the mouse is immunized, one thing. Then this is the cell fusion process. We are producing using the ethylene glycol for the cell fusion process. Then what you have happening here? Now you culture to every cell per 1 cell per well. 1 cell you are using the culture plates. Then these cells multiply. Now these cells allowed to multiply, individually supernatant tested. Only you take the supernatant that tested for this specific antigens. Now the positive clones. Now only the positive clones. These are the positive clones. These positive clones provide a continuing source of this antigen X antibody. By this process, you are producing to the antibodies.